Galerinha, tudo bem? Hoje eu vim gravar eu fazendo a missão lendária do Tighnari. E se vocês perguntarem se o meu time tá mudado é porque eu só vim colar e não sei qual time que eu mantenho. Então por isso que esse é o meu time por enquanto e eu não sei se esse aqui vai ser pela continuação. Mas enfim, né? Eu já fiz o comecinho da missão lendária que tipo, você fala com a Capeline e tipo, comecinho que fala e depois aparece entre. Agora eu vou continuar um pouquinho da missão lendária. Basicamente isso aqui é o começo ainda da missão. Tá vendo que eu tenho que falar com o Tighnari. Minha jogada, por favor, não quero fazer nada com você. Não quero matar você. Por favor, não. Obrigada. Pessoal.
This is where you've been, Tighnari? That's...
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Tighnari, everything's spinning.
Diálogos todos, mas como vocês estão assistindo, eu vou ter consideração com vocês e vou pular os diálogos devagar para vocês poderem ler.
Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her. And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore. Tighnari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die. Is that true? I feel like I'm getting lighter.
Eu juro que se o Tighnari falar, você tá só com uma doencinha, você não vai morrer. Eu juro que eu vou pistolar.
What happened? Tighnari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
Falei! Enfim, vamos.
Really? Then, can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Oh.
Ou menina, né? Não sei, o nome dele ou dela é Yara.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy.
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. I just wanted to look inside. It's different from before. I got lost and went around in a huge circle. After I got out, I started feeling dizzy.
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, go rest. No running around until I say so. Got it? Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort him. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche.
What do we do? Mr. Forest Watcher, you have to help him.
If memory serves, a plant called Fazendo grass can help soothe the mind. A small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water. They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidia forest's climate, so I don't have any on hand. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale. Have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right. Thank you.
Contaminated region. Is that why you two are also here?
Ah, não. Eu não fiz aquela missão dos Aranarana pra ter mais contaminação. Minha gente, eu praticamente purifiquei a floresta.
Yep. Is it a new
Eu
withering
me matei
zone?
pra conseguir aquela purificação lá na floresta de Zaranarana. Aí vem cá mais uma de contaminação.
Doesn't seem like one.
Me acalmei.
Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome. This nuisance made itself home in the Avidia forest.
We feel the same way.
All right, let's contact the caravans first and purchase some Vasanti grass. There's no time to waste.
Então vamos, Tighnari. Gente, eu acho que eu seria o único louco em dizer que eu não fico triste em perder esse participante. Claro, eu fico decepcionado. Mas não triste. Por quê? Porque pelo menos é o 5 estrelas e de vez em quando é um 5 estrelas bom que você participa assim. Você perde o melhor pra conseguir o pior? Sim, mas ainda é bom. Só que não tem como deixar isso bom. Não tem como. Ah, mas por que ela tá upada? Porque eu queria acender ela pra conseguir esse tiro. Não consegui. Enfim. Vamos continuar essa missão. Aparentemente o menino tá sendo definhado. Por causa do definhamento disso. Eu não fiz aquela missão do Zaranarana pra isso.
Excuse me, I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have any?
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
Tá me zoando.
Closed?
Tá me zoando, né?
Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say something like that.
Óbvio que seria mentira. É óbvio que não teria, né? Porque, tipo, é uma missão.
It's a long story. They were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although they're old, our caravans had to pull together. All the merchants talked it over and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory. Until this plan takes effect, none of us can privately sell anything.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not think of a way to get them back? Raising prices won't solve anything. At best, you're shoving the consequences of the robbery onto your customers.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't want to. It's just the thief disappeared into the deepest parts of the forest.
Deixa comigo.
We asked around, and apparently
comigo,
the
cara.
forest has
Eu
been
sou
very
formado em
unusual as of
surrados,
late.
ladrão de tesouro.
Anyone who goes in experiences. We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out.
Então,
All we could do is come up with another solution.
So, the bandit hid in the contaminated region after stealing those mechanical parts? How many people were there in total? Were they not affected by the contaminated region?
That crook came from the contaminated region. As for how many, there weren't any people.
Mano, eu juro que sem falar really truth. Eu vou assustar.
No people?
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me. Fine.
Mano, era só uma
The
toma.
thief that stole our...
What the heck? The Avidia forest has creatures like that?
To be honest, I'd rather not think about it. It moved too skillfully to be new. It came out of nowhere. Before we could react, it swiped our goods and ran away. We were all shocked. By the time we came to our senses, the thief was already long gone.
I see. If we help you retrieve your stolen goods, then business will return to normal?
Oh, but of
E a
course!
gente é escravo dos NPCs, velho.
Not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan's VIPs on all future purchases of any...
Enough!
Ah,
Tell me
precisa
something that's
contar
actually
minha
useful.
parte. Deixa eu lá pra fazer o serviço.
Any leads on that mechanical?
Maybe one. After our goods were stolen, we specifically got someone to... If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
Fica mais ou menos assim. Ok. Tô aqui pra ver Arcon, só isso.
Alright, we'll go and have a word.
Mano, ele precisa de ajuda. Tô ajudando.
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple ink. It turns out that many others have also been robbed by that crooked crab. However, the crab only seems to be interested in machinery. Doesn't even bat an eye at other valuables.
Missão de mundo, missão em cadeia, missão lendária, missão de encontro.
A caravan carrying a large amount of Mora had an uneventful trip. Whatever the case, that thing is a scourge. We'll eventually think of a way to get rid of it.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately, but we haven't been affected. We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it doesn't disturb our daily lives. It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs back to the contaminated region after it's done making a mess.
You haven't tried capturing it?
We have, but it's too agile and fast. However, we did unexpectedly learn something the last time we tried to capture it. It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest, so instead of immediately moving its spoils, it first hides. Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods back.
That mechanical crab is fast, strong, and a pain to deal with. 10 of us might not even be able to take that thing head on. Didn't the academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago? Where did that thing come from?
Eu só tenho uma resposta pra você, cara. Tighnari.
Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Ah. Who would have thought that that robber wasn't a human, but a mechanical crab?
How are things? Did you make...
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act according to their given commands. If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things, or the Mora you made. That would be the most efficient method.
Tighnari?
But it only goes after mechanical components. This doesn't make any sense.
Right. It's really weird.
So, you all found a way to retrieve our goods?
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I keep them on me at all times. Oh, are you planning to...
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate changes in their habits. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition, it lives in the contaminated region, and it comes out to steal mechanical components. If we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then make observations. Well, chatting like this won't get us anywhere. We're only wasting time.
Só sei que ele é parente da Giona, da Kirara, do Gorô. Ele é parente de todo mundo que é bicho, nishi.
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. I may have other uses for it later. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. If it means getting our things back, you can even borrow me to do whatever you need.
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical components and Sumpter Beast to pose as a transiting caravan and lure out. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
Tipo, a gente passa mais tempo conversando do que indo direto ao ponto. A gente começa aqui conversando do que fazendo isso aqui.
There is no escape!
Acho que deu bem pra perceber o que tá ali, né? Bom, vamos. nesse tempo já teve a mudança de banners, agora é o Scar e o Baizu. Quem que vai girar no Baizu eu não sei, mas muita pessoa vai girar no Scar. Isso é bem óbvio. O que eu queria fazer era usar Scaramuche em algum time que ele consiga absorver todos os elementos, três elementos, junto com inimigos que ele possa absorver mais elementos. Exemplo, completar aquele círculo é quase impossível de completar.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Okay, we'll start from here and have the Sumpter Beast with the components on board lead the way. This Sumpter Beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
The Sumpter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Huh? Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen.
All right, it's moving again.
Aqui o bicho.
Did you hear some?
Blue.
Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
It looks strong. Be careful.
Que a Paimon é um bicho completamente desconhecido. E a gente não faz a menor ideia do que ela é.
Scatter!
One with nature.
Rain outlines your...
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crab!
Se ele começar a falar agora, ele vai assustar.
Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it! Why are you stealing so many mechanical parts?
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex... I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you.
Agora, pra resumir a missão lendária, agora a gente só vai entregar pro moço.
Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections? You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something?
Será que ele tá tentando acabar com o definhamento?
If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
Não sei se ele ficou feliz ou brabo.
It reacted!
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple, programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to... If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be best to have a guide lead the way.
Paimon gets it now. Does the scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
It seems to be really happy.
Ok, Glu, agora leva
Listen
a
to
gente lá
me.
pro lugar, Glu.
Wait for
A
us
gente precisa
here.
de um definhamento,
No
Glu.
running on. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood?
Tighnari, para de mimar o robô.
I'm not sure. But our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase Vasanti grass to make medicine with. We should return. But before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
Robô, fica aqui. Se você não ficar aqui, a gente vai perder. E, gente, esse banner da Arlequino, ele foi bem único, uma personagem bem única, eu consegui ela! Por que eu não falei dessa notícia no meio do vídeo? Não gravei um vídeo próprio? Eu não sei. Mas eu peguei. Como podem ver, ele está de bola branca. Eu poderia estar usando essa arma aqui? Sim. Eu quero? Sim. Tô em dúvida entre as duas porque as duas dão coisas boas pra ela? Sim. Vou ficar de bola branca porque combina mais? Sim. Não sei se vale mais a pena colocar dois elementos. Um elemento que não tem reação com o dentro não reage com nenhuma. Isso todo mundo sabe. Não sei se vale a pena fazer isso.
Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass? Don't worry about the price. They're on the house. How many do you need?
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder. The forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling...
E menos rápido ela vai morrer. Vai pra vila. Cara... Eu sei de um único personagem que vai vir lá na próxima vez que aquele banner novo vier. Eu sei só de um. Se eu conseguir ver. Por causa de um banner de bem. Eu sei que um personagem que vai vir no banner de mais personagens, que vem 6, provavelmente um deles vai ser a Rutal. Porque eu acabei vendo ela. Tipo, eu vi ela na poção. Eu tenho certeza que no bug eu acabei vendo
Hi there, Traveler and Paimon.
Mas eu acho que era Rutal mesmo. Olá,
Master,
Chloe.
I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
Bem, galera. Deixa eu ver aqui.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal. That's wonderful! Oh yeah, He asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear that I asked you to?
Of course I did. Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Vai ter pouquinho de spoiler nisso que eu vou falar do mangá de Genshin, porque sim, tem mangá.
But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Para experimentos, ela teve várias coisas injetadas no corpo.
Many things are learned by doing, and once they've been done, you'll realize that they weren't as difficult as you once thought they
E a
were.
única vez que ela confiou em alguém foi na Ember, foi a única vez. E também no Tighnari, né? Hoje em dia ela confia no Tighnari, no viajante e em várias pessoas.
Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
Eu não confiaria, porque, gente,
That's
a menina
right.
tá toda
You do
gatilhada.
great, Colin.
Até hoje ela tá gatilhada. E, tipo assim, se ela ficar
All right.
sem fazer
Then I'll do
trabalho,
my
ela
best.
começa a ficar sem coisa pra pensar. Se ela começar a ficar sem coisa pra pensar, ela começa a ter
Master,
pensamentos
Traveler,
intrusivos. Se ela começar a
Paimon,
ter
take care of
pensamentos
yourselves.
intrusivos, ela vai começar
You
a
put
ter
too much
pensamento
confidence in
flashback
me.
dela. Aí
Anyway,
vai começar a ter
like you
flashback,
said, things will
ela vai
likely be
começar a dar na
uneventful.
cabeça dela. Aí
Let's
vai dar
return and find that crab.
Bem, galera, foi esse o vídeo, espero que vocês tenham gostado. Foi um vídeo mais monótono mesmo, pra fazer a missão de Tighnari pra vocês. Se você apaixona da missão dele, eu resumo todas as missões lendárias que eu tenho pra fazer por enquanto. Vão ter partes, porque elas são bem longas e não vai dar pra fazer tudo. E é isso, se vocês quiserem deixar o like, se inscrever no canal pra estar me ajudando, tá?
Wherever in this world I roam,
Tchau, tchau.
I carry memories of my home.